Hello everybody, this is Mr. Hartzler. Today we're going to work on the train. This is from Project Lead the Way. Let's see here. Let's consider Project 8.1a, Model a Miniature Train. Today this episode is just going to be on the body of the train, nothing else. So we're going to work on the body. Notice though the body starts on page 3 and goes on to page 4. So just keep that in mind. To do this back arc, you have to go on to page 4. But we're going to start looking at this main portion. Just so you know how I'm going to go about it, I'm going to start off with this section right here. Just kind of this bottom flat piece. I'm going to go from front all the way to the back. The reason I'm doing that is so I can get this back hole placed, so I can build up this back piece. Just so you kind of see where we're at with that. That's what's going to happen. And then I'm going to build this circle piece on the front. Alright, let's get that off to my other screen. So I'm going to first choose a plane. I'm going to choose my XY. That way it's in the same orientation as my picture. Now that is my base. From, let's see, here all the way back. That is my base. Now, I've actually decided to build from here all the way up to this tip top, and then I'm going to cut away the part that's not that curve. So to know those measurements, I have to go from the bottom up to this hole, to the center of that hole, and then from the center of the hole up to this highest point. So that's going to be 0.375 plus the radius of 2.35. And I can actually type those numbers in right here. 2.35 minus 0.3. So, nope. 2.35 plus 0.375. But I actually want to subtract out the part I've already made up. Let's see, and that is 0.875. Alright, so now you know that what we're looking at here. This is the L here, not counting that we have an arc on the top. Now let's put that arc on the top. And I'm going to go down to page 4 and take a peek at what's going on there. I'm going to put a point back here, and I'm going to dimension it so that it is in the same location as my back hole, and it is 0.375 up. Oh, and I hit a plus sign in there. 0.375 up, and it is smack dab in the middle, which puts me at 1. Now I need an arc. Comes from here up to 0.35. That's actually not the arc I want to do. Alright, so what I'm actually going to do here is I'm going to put on a circle, starting at this point and coming out, and I want it to be a radius of 2.35. So when you're measuring circles, it puts it in as diameter. So I'm going to multiply that by 2. An inventor can handle that math. Just type in times 2 or the asterisk 2. Now if I look up at my top, that arc is where I want it to be. Now I just kind of have to do some trimming around. So I'm going to do a couple lines here. Starting on this point, going up. From here over. There. Down. Then let's trim away this excess. And we'll extrude that as a cut. And there it is. So again, all that happened there, I'll edit that sketch so you can kind of see what happened. Let's go to the back view. I put a circle on from this point, which is where our magnet peg goes into later. That gave me this arc right here that I wanted. Once that was on there, I went from where that met each side, where it was tangent on each side, and I went around tracing that. I used trim to cut away the circle I didn't care about, and I extruded as a cut the rest of it. So now I've got a decent part showing up. Now we've got a couple other little things that need going on in there. We have a big circle in the back. That circle goes over here. It has a radius of 0.5, which means it has a diameter then of 1. Now I'm going to dimension that circle. And you'll notice it hangs off the back a little bit. This piece gets cut out. So I change it to a cut, or I can change the direction. I want it to go all the way through. So now that's cut out. Now I'm going to put the circle on the front, the cylinder on the front. Start on this back sketch. A circle. I'm going to put it in a generic location, but with the proper diameter. And then I'm going to dimension that. And I want to extrude it. How far here? 5.5 minus that back block, which is 1.75. And that's most of the body right there. That's most of the body. So we have a general outline all ready to go. We have not filleted or rounded off any of our edges yet, and we don't have any holes in it. But that's our main body, and I'm going to call this video quits. Because it's a long video already. But that is the train body. Again, I built this bottom platform. I built a rectangle off the back. Then I made this part rounded. Okay, rounded in the back, this one up here. Did that with circles and then trimming. I put this circle in the side, and then I put a cylinder on the front. Again, this is a miniature train from Project Lead the Way, and it is the first major part here. All right, thanks everybody for watching. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel. Have a great day, everybody.